Hi guys! I bet you didn't expect me back so soon, but today I decided to make a video kind of for back to school, and it's kind of what I think, or kind of what I wore when I was going through the grades. And so yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, of course you don't have to wear all this makeup, you don't even need makeup, you wear whatever you're comfortable with. If you want more or less, you do what you want, but this is just kind of like the guidelines that I would give to the different grades after going through them. So let's get into the video. So for elementary school, just don't wear makeup. You don't need it. You're still young. You're going out. You're playing. Just enjoy it and don't worry about getting up early or earlier to do your makeup. Just don't wear anything. If you really want to wear something, wear like a lip balm or something just to give your lips a little bit of color. That is all you truly need, if anything. So 6th grade. I think for 6th grade you should stick to complete basics. I'm talking a powder, curl your lashes, and maybe some lip balm. Okay, so for 7th grade, you can go a little bit more. So maybe apply a BB cream before. I have this IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I like this one. Of course, this is more expensive. I have the small tube, which I think is like $10. So if you want, you can go and get this little tube for $10, and it's still gonna last you a really long time. Or you can go to the drugstore and get a nice BB cream. I used to wear the Maybelline one, the BB foundation. Ooh, I wore that one for a while. I think I went through 2 tubes of that one. It was my favorite. I need to repurchase that actually, but that is a great BB cream to just put all over your face, set it with powder, and you can put just, and when you're in 7th grade, I guess you can just put some mascara and you're done. Just put like a BB powder mascara. That's all you need. You can put a lip balm on just to give your lips a little bit of color, but you really don't need it, and the BB isn't even really that necessary, but you can use it as a concealer because concealers can be more high coverage. So either you can just put it under your eyes and pat it out and just use it as a concealer, or just put it all over your face evenly so you just get a nice even coverage. So for 8th grade, you can move into keeping the BB cream, or you can maybe do a light foundation. My favorite light foundation is this Dream Wonder by Maybelline. It's great. The applicator is a little weird. As you can tell, it has like a little teardrop. I don't know if you can see that. It is a little weird, but I like the coverage. It's just light. It just lightly covers it. It's kind of like a BB cream, but it doesn't have all the properties of a BB cream. Like, it doesn't help your skin in any way. It's just a foundation. But it's great. It's like a serum foundation. It's a very light. You barely feel it on the skin. So I suggest just putting a light foundation or sticking to the BB cream. Putting some powder, curl your lashes, put some mascara, lip balm, and when you're in 8th grade, you can even go into maybe some brow gel. Of course, not necessary whatsoever, but if you do want to do some brow gel, you could either do like the clear brow gel just to get your brows in place, and my favorite is this Great Lash. I've been using it forever. I'm pretty much halfway through the tube. Or you can actually get a tinted brow gel. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama, and this one just has the tiniest amount of tint. So it won't only make your brows go into place, but it will also give it a little bit of color. Of course, it's not a lot of color, but if you really want to get into brows, I suggest just sticking to a brow gel and just getting a tinted one if you want it, and if you just want to put them in place, just stick to the clear one. So high school. I personally don't think that you need to go through any of the grades with a face, like a really thick foundation. If that's what you want, go ahead. But for me, I would stick with the Dream Foundation throughout all of high school, throughout life. This is the best foundation. It's just everyday. It's so light. It's air. It just doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. It's great, but it still gives you some coverage. So for me in high school, I actually didn't even wear foundation. I would just stick to concealer and call it a day. But if you want to go ahead and use foundation, I would really suggest something nice and light. So when you're in 9th grade, you can go ahead and use brow powder. Now, I wouldn't really suggest going straight into brow pencils because a brow powder will really help you be light with it. So I'm sorry, this is the only one I have. It's just this Urban Decay brow box. I don't really have a powder that's from the drugstore, but trust me, I'm going to do a video of like a beginner's kit, and it's going to be all drugstore. I promise. That video will be coming out soon, and so you can just use the one that will be in that video. But just a nice brow powder will be fine. Just put it on your brows real quick, set it with brow gel, and you're done. That's all I have to do for your brows. And then of course you can go in with the foundation of your liking. I suggest a light one, concealer, set your face with powder, put your brows on, mascara, and a lip balm. And if you really want 9th grade, you can always put the tiniest amount of eyeshadow. By eyeshadow, I mean a transition color. Like, let's say I just have my Naked palette. So I would use the Naked 2 shade. It's just a light little shade, just a couple skin tones lighter, darker. Just a couple skin tones darker. Just put it on your crease, and that's all you really need. It just kind of contours your eye and gives you a little bit more. For 10th grade, just stick to the same base now. It's just a light foundation, concealer, powder, but now you can go ahead and add some bronzer. I'm just thinking that maybe in 9th grade, you don't really need to have bronzer because it's not like you're putting a lot on your face. But in 10th grade or even in 9th grade, if you really want to, you can go ahead and apply a bronzer. Bronzer is one of my favorite things to put on my face. I just think it makes me look more alive. My favorite bronzer, high-end, drugstore, is NYX. This is the best bronzer. I love this bronzer, and I have quite a few bronzers, and this is still my favorite. I have Hip Pan on it. It makes me very sad. But this is in Sunny, and it is the Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. It's just great. It's like $3 on the drugstore. It's great price, and this is just the best. Whoa, this is just the best powder for bronzing, the best bronzing powder. So yeah, it's what I use today. It's what I use almost every day. It is the best one, and you can go ahead and just use that and just bronze up your face real quick, and it'll just make you look a little bit more bronze and tan, and it really just makes you bronze and tan. What else do you want? For 11th grade, you can do the same exact thing as you've done in the past grades, and this time maybe you can add a little bit more to your eyeshadow. So instead of just putting the transition shade, you can go ahead and maybe go a shade darker, or you can just put something in your inner corner. Like put just a matte light shadow, like going back to this Naked Basics palette, which honestly, if you could only get one thing from high-end stores, like if your parents were like, just grab one thing, that's all you get, grab this Naked Basics palette. You will love it, and it's perfect. It has everything you need, and you see, you get everything you need. You get blacks, you get a nice brown, you get a shimmer shade, and you get some highlight shades and a nice transition color. So I would grab, like today I just grabbed Foxy, and I just put it in my inner corner, just that, and then just kind of opens your eyes, makes you look more awake. So in like 10th to 11th grade, you can go ahead and do that, and it's just gonna make your eyes look more awake and everything. Even though you're waking up at like 6 in the morning, you might as well trick yourself into thinking you're more awake, or trick other people into thinking you're more awake. So that's just what I like to do. The only difference from 11th to 12th grade is you can just wear more lip colors. I would personally not wear a bright red lip, but if you want to do it, go ahead, do you. As my favorite lip thing to just throw on my lips whenever I just want something for color, and or I just want my lips to be hydrated, I love the Baby Lips in, I'm pretty sure it's Cherry Me. So this is perfect because it actually does give you quite a bit of color. So it just gives your lips a little bit of that red touch, and I just love it. I would wear this on lazy days whenever I wouldn't really care about what I'm wearing. I always wear makeup, so I went ahead and just put this on to give me a nice little color, and it has SPF. So this is great for just everyday. Put it on, it can be your everyday lip color. It's nice, it leaves your lips nice and glossy. So I suggest this for every grade. That's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I do have a couple videos planned, and they're coming very soon, I promise. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, I'm running out of hair here. Okay, now let me read. Okay.
You just need something natural.
Says the girl that has like 10,000 layers of makeup on.